Suez Canal blocked by traffic jam after massive container ship runs aground. 8 tugboats are working to free a large container ship stuck in Egypt's Suez Canal, halting marine traffic through one of the busiest and most important waterways in the world. The rescue boats are working to float and release the Ever Given, a 59-meter-wide, 193.5 feet, vessel that ran aground after 40-knot winds and a sandstorm caused low visibility and poor navigation, the Suez Canal Authority said in a statement Wednesday. The 224,000-ton vessel, sailing under a Panama flag, was en route to the port of Rotterdam in the Netherlands when it was knocked off course. The ship, which at 400 meters is almost as long as the Empire State Building is tall, is wedged across the vital trade passage at the canal's 151-kilometer, 94-mile mark, the vessel's operating company said in a statement. The container ship entered the crucial east-west trade route on Tuesday morning and ran into trouble when it was approximately 6 nautical miles from the southern end of the estuary, Evergreen Marine said. Tanker Trackers, which monitors vessels through satellite and maritime data, said the incident had caused tailbacks of other vessels nearby. Tankers carrying Saudi, Russian, Omani and U.S. oil are waiting on both ends, it said. The Ever Given was transiting north from the Red Sea to the Mediterranean when it ran into trouble at about 7:40 a.m., 1:40 a.m. ET, after the ship suffered a blackout, Reuters reported citing port agents GAC. 15 other vessels in a northbound convoy behind the ship have been held at anchorages while the canal is cleared, GAC said on its website. A southbound convoy is also blocked, it said. An Egyptian official warned Wednesday it could take at least 2 days to clear the ship. The passage accounts for approximately 30% of container ship traffic globally each day, according to Reuters, with the alternative shipping route between Asia and Europe navigating around the African Cape, taking a week longer. Nearly 19,000 ships, or an average of 51.5 ships per day, with a net tonnage of 1.17 billion tons passed through the canal during 2020, according to the Suez Canal Authority. Maersk, the world's largest container shipping company, said 7 of its container vessels have been affected by the blockage, with 4 of its vessels stuck in the canal system while the rest are waiting to enter the passage, the Danish company said in a Wednesday statement. Refloating the massive container vessel is technically very complicated and could take days, a senior canal pilot at the Suez Canal Authority told CNN. The official, who spoke on condition of anonymity as he's not authorized to speak to the media, said that the equipment to float a ship is available but it depends on how it is used.
A huge container ship that has been stuck across the Suez Canal for almost a week has been freed from the shoreline, officials say. The course of the 400 meters long, 1,300 feet, Ever Given has been corrected by 80%, according to the Suez Canal Authority. It added that further efforts to move the boat would resume later on Monday. The Ever Given has been blocking one of the world's busiest trade routes, forcing companies to reroute ships and causing long tailbacks. The reports that the ship had been freed raised hopes that traffic along the canal could resume within hours, clearing the way for an estimated $9.6 billion. £7 billion of goods that is being held up each day. Rescue workers from the authority and the Dutch company Smit Salvage used tugboats to wrench the ship from the canal bank, Reuters news agency reported. The stern of the ship, which had been 4 meters from the shore, was now 102 meters clear, the Suez Canal Authority said. It added that efforts to fully refloat the boat had begun. Efforts to move the boat would resume at 11:30 local time, 9:30 Greenwich Mean Time, once the tide rises, officials said. Traffic would resume once the ship is moved to a waiting area in a wider section of the canal, the authority said. A total of 367 vessels are waiting to pass through. The 200,000-ton Ever Given ran aground on Tuesday morning amid high winds and a sandstorm that affected visibility. Specialist salvage companies were brought in to help refloat the ship. On Sunday, canal officials began preparing to remove some of roughly 20,000 containers on board in order to lighten the load. The canal, which separates Africa from the Middle East and Asia, is one of the busiest trade routes in the world with about 12% of total global trade moving through it. It provides the shortest link between Asia and Europe.